Hello everybody, I'm Thomas. Welcome back to another video. This time I'm back with another playthrough of Ganz Schön Clever, aka That's Pretty Clever. I did a playthrough a while back where I did a print and play version of this and its sequel. I played through them a couple of times since then. I've went out and bought this version because I like it well enough, but last time I wasn't so clever. I did pretty poorly at the game. I was still kind of learning the strategies and whatnot. I don't even think I scored above 140, which is the minimum to even get the lowest rank. So my goal today is to hopefully do better than last time. I've been playing this pretty recently, so I think I have a good idea of how to play it better now. I've especially looked on like Board Game Geek of like what some people are saying are good strategies to try. So I played it earlier today. I got a score of above over 250 for the first time, so hopefully I can do a little bit better this time, but let's go ahead and hop right into it. So I will do a quick rules overview. This is a roll and write. So it's played over the course of 6 rounds. Each round, I basically have 2 main times I go. I go once as the active player and then once as the passive player. As the active player each round, I take all these dice, roll them up, and I choose a dice to use. The thing is though, if I choose, let's just say this 5 dice here, every dice lower than that is then taken out for future rolls. And I could take up to 3 dice. So I kind of want to manage, okay, well, they're all 1s and 2s. So if I were to take this 2, these would be taken out and then I wouldn't have a 3rd dice to use. So it's kind of a way you have to manage because you want to try to get 3 dice per round, but you also want to make sure you're getting the dice that you need. So that's something to keep in mind. There's 2 bonuses here. This one allows for rerolls. This one allows for extra dice to be used. At the beginning of the first 4 rounds, there is a bonus I'll be getting. As the passive player, when I roll all of these at the end of each round, I basically take the 3 lowest ones and I get to use one of those dice. So that's pretty much that. The goal of the game is to score the most points, and you do that between these different colored areas. The white dice is a universal dice. Everything else just kind of corresponds to its colored area. So this one is the combination of the white and the blue dice. This is just the yellow dice. And you get benefits and bonuses for getting rows and columns here. There's rows and columns bonuses. And then all these tracks down here, there's kind of bonuses along the way. So let's go ahead and start with round number 1. So starting out, you get the bonuses at the beginning of the round. So I get a reroll bonus, which is pretty nice. And then I take my first turn as the active player. So let's see what I get. So I think I will start by taking the blue 2. And since 2 and the 6 make 8, I can cross off the 8 in the blue section. There's no dice less than 2, so I keep all of the dice and roll again. A lot of low dice here. This is kind of interesting. I think I'm going to take the white 2 and go in the blue section again, just because a 4 is pretty uncommon and I wouldn't mind trying to get one right off the bat. I need to not neglect some of the other sections, but the blue section I need to get done along with the yellow section. They kind of both need to be, blue section needs to be fully done, ideally. Yellow section needs to be mostly done. The other sections, at least a good chunk of the way there. And none of these are really that good. I guess I'm gonna take the green one just to start working away at the green section, because that one, out of these 3, is pretty much the one I need to try to get the furthest on. So that's that, and that was my first round as the active player. Now I roll once for being the passive player. And in this case, when there's a tie between these 2 4s, you always take the dice that's closest to the silver platter up here, which would be that. So then these are my dice to choose from. Not great options. The 4 with the 5 would get me a 9, which I don't have down here. I think I'm going to go with the 1 purple just because I haven't put anything on purple yet, and the 1's not a bad one to have. So that is it for round number 1. All right, so on to round 2. I get one of the extra dice bonuses to use later, which are incredibly handy to have. And let's see what my first roll gets me. Hopefully something decent. Man, not really. Lots of 1s. Orange one's kind of useless. I need to get some higher numbers on the orange. Ideally like 4 or 5s or 6s. Purple one, can't use. The blue one with the 4, I can mark a 5 in the blue area, but which is good because the blue area is one of the main areas I need to focus on along with yellow, but I don't know. I don't want to neglect the other areas too much. So I think, oh, I could get the 2 here though. The 2 blue is a tough one to get. Especially like I want to try to get some of these bonuses earlier on. The other, because if I take the 1, I could get the 2 in the blue area marked off. I could also, I don't really want the 2 there. 3 green and the 3 purple are both not terrible to have. Oh man, this is a tough decision. I think since I'm so far ahead in blue, I do need to just do a bit of green. So I will mark that off. That means these 2 dice get removed and these 2 are re-rolled. Hopefully I get a good yellow roll because that's what I need. That is not really what I wanted to see. Yellow, I wanted some other stuff, but I guess I do need a 1 at some point, so I can go ahead and mark that off. Are there any extra dice I want to use? Not really, because I have my extra +1 bonus. I guess I don't think I want to use that at the moment. So we'll go ahead and roll as the active or passive player. Cool, triple 1s. It's kind of annoying. Can't use the green one anywhere. The yellow one I could use, but I'm not really trying to go for that column. The white one with the 3, that's a 4. I already have a 4. Not great. Not great at all. Though there's some nice dice over here for using my bonus, which I probably will do. The 1, I hate to do it. Either I don't do anything or I place the wild 1 in the orange, which isn't great, but I don't think it's the worst in the world. So I'm gonna do it. And then I think I actually will use the bonus dice. There's decent dice over here. Either the purple would be good or the orange. I do need to get pretty far on the purple, so I'm gonna use the purple 6 there. Purple 6 is pretty nice to have. So that's it for round 2. On to round 3, where I get another reroll bonus, which I'll need to start probably using here sooner, especially towards the later of the game. They become a little bit more handy to have. My new roll, green 1, pretty useless. Blue 1 would get me a 6 here, which I could use. Purple 2, I could use, but not the most ideal. And then I'd get rid of both of the 1s, which I don't love. I think I will use the blue 1 in the blue area, because then I can get that 6, and I'm only need the 7 to get that row bonus, which will probably come up, but who knows? Let's see what we get next. Another wild 1, so I could get a 2 on the blue area. That's pretty crazy. Another purple 2. I might take that, though I also want that yellow 3, because the purple 2 would go good, but I'm really slacking on the yellow, and that's starting to worry me. So I think I'm going to take the yellow 3 and mark that off. And then that means the white and purple are removed because they're lower. Just these 2 getting rolled this last time. Wow, what awful rolls. I think I will spend a reroll on that because I really need one of these 2 to be higher than a 2. There we go. That's looking a lot better. I think I will just use the 5 is that would be a good number for here, but I need to make more progress on the green. I'm really slacking there, so I think I will. I will do that. And that was my last dice. So then passive player time. Let's see what I get. Hopefully something decent, a bunch of 3s, okay. Well then now I'm regretting using that green there because I could have used this 3 instead, but I didn't know what I was gonna get. I could use that as a purple. What else could I use a 3? That's 9, which I could mark off a 9. And there's a lot of options. Do I need another 3 over here? Yeah, I do. I think that's what I'll do because I've only marked off 2 spots on yellow. I'm gonna probably get at least 1, 2, 3 bonuses. So I'm still gonna need like at least 3 more spots there. Yeah, that's a tough one to get. Yeah, I think I will use that 3 to get this yellow 3 there. And that is it for round 3. On to round 4. Round 4, you get a pretty interesting bonus. I get to choose between an X somewhere or a 6. So let me think about this. So I think I will take that number as an X, or the bonus as an X. I'll X off that down there so I get an extra +1 to use somewhere as we head into round 4. I really need to start getting some more points, but I'm feeling okay. Not great, but I think I have a decent start. Not great numbers to roll. Maybe I need to use a reroll here. I guess I could use the 3 to get a 7. The green, unfortunately, is going to be sitting out, but then what's nice is that gets me a 7 blue, which gets me the row bonus of Xing something off in this area, which I will go with the 6 yellow up there, which is, that's something. Need to start making more progress on orange this round, and purple. Orange, I guess, is probably not going to happen because I'm going to probably grab that 2. Now the issue is what I want to do with that 2. So I'll use that 2. I got some options, either pretty much purple or yellow. I think I'm going to go with purple to get myself another reroll bonus. That means orange is also out of here for now. Rerolling these last 2. Oh, now I get a 6. Dang it. So I could have this row bonus, but oh no. That's okay. So I think what I'll do, okay, this is good, because I can use the purple 3 down here, and that gets me an X somewhere on here. And I guess I'll go with the 2, because that's definitely the least common. And then I can use my bonus of an extra dice to grab that 6 and put it down here for a yellow. So then, yeah, that's it for round 4. Man, I need to really start getting more blues. I need to get further down on these tracks, especially the green track. Like, that's going to be my main focus. I need to be going there at least every round, if not more. But it's just hard when some of these rolls are not there. This might be a reroll. I could take the orange for... That's gonna get rid of the blue and the yellow, which I guess the yellow I don't really need anymore, technically. I could just get further on purple and that would be fine. I need to get further on green so bad, but it's hard to get past these 4s and 5s. I guess I will go with, yeah, the orange 4. Not ideal, but I think that's the best for this scenario. Who knows? This is maybe why I'm so bad at this game. Neither of these are really good. The 6 is okay, but then I wouldn't get another dice. I could use a reroll, which I think I'm probably gonna have to do. I don't have to, but I think I will do. I'm gonna use a reroll. Let's see what other stuff I can get. Maybe something a little bit better. This is a little bit better for sure. The 3 is still not great, but the 5 purple and the 6 green are both good. I kind of want to take the 6 green and the 5 purple. I think I could do both. So I have a bit of a gamble. Like, I could take the purple 5, but then I don't know if I'm going to get a 4, 5, or 6 on this. I guess that's like a 50-50 chance. Or a 4, 5, and 6 on this. I guess that's pretty good odds. You know what? I'll take that risk. So I'll grab this. I bumped the dice, but it doesn't matter. Oh wait, no, because that's going to be gone too. And that's still going to be like a 50-50 chance if I even... Yeah, maybe I won't do this, because my other plan is to do this. So I take the 6, and that moves these up there. But then I mark off a spot, and I get an extra dice. And then I use that extra dice for that purple 5, which I put down here, giving me another extra dice. And I guess I could use that extra dice on something, but I don't really think I want to use it on anything. I almost want to use it on an orange, but I think it's okay. Yep, so that's that. Let's roll as the passive player. Oops, dice are just falling out of my hand. All right, here we go. That is such a low roll. That 3 is good, because I can't use the purple. The 2 I can't really use anywhere. I guess I could use the 2 on the diagonal. If I could get the 3, which would get me a 5 there. That seems pretty good. So I think, because I do need to try to finish the blue as much as possible. So grabbing that 3 would give me an orange 5 down here, which is great, and I get a reroll. I still have an extra thing to spend. Okay, wait. So I still have this extra bonus to spend. I could do some pretty cool stuff. So I can then use the bonus to X out the 5 on the yellow, and that gets me a bonus X for blue. And then I can use the bonus X for blue to, I have a couple options. I could put a 6 down here and then get another X for that, or I could put an X on green, which I think is probably the better option. So I'll cross out the 10 and do another X on green. Cool. That's it for round 5. On to the final round. Feeling okay. Definitely don't have as much as I'd like. I still need 2 more yellow, 2 more blue, and I need to get further down here. And there's 1 round left, so I don't know how much of that's really gonna be possible, but let's see what the dice say. That's a pretty decent first roll considering I need to get further on green. I will take that. And what's nice, that's a 2, and then I can mark that off there, and then I can mark off any blue area. So I can mark off this 11, giving me a 6 down here. And that, of course, will allow me to either cross off, I need to try to get this 2 or 4. I will go with the 4 to guarantee that I get at least a fox, because that's my first one. Hopefully I'll at least get this one and this one, but let's see what the dice say. I still do have 2 rerolls, so I'll need to keep that in mind if any of these rolls don't look too good, like this one's not. Okay, I think I'm gonna take this 2. I'm not gonna use a reroll, surprisingly. I'm gonna get rid of the orange and use this 2 down here on green, or no, not on green. I was debating between green and purple. Yeah, I'm gonna use it on green, actually. That was my, yeah. I will use it on green. So getting me a second fox to use. See what my final roll is. Hopefully something decent that I might re-roll. That's, I mean, those are high numbers. Not entirely what I was looking for, but I mean, I'll take a 6. That's not the blue and white combo that I was looking for, so that's unfortunate. But I could try to re-roll. I mean, I can't even get the combo because I'm looking for a 9. I have a 2 here. There's no 7 on this dice, so I'm gonna be I guess really hoping for my last passive roll to come in clutch, but I'm not going to hold my breath for that. I think I will take that 6 though, because that's pretty nice. That'll get me a decent amount more points and at least a 3rd fox, which is good enough for me. I just need to get my orange score up. So let's hope this last one gets me orange up a little bit, or else it's not going to be too good. I get the lowest 3 dice, so I do thankfully get this orange dice. Yellow 1 doesn't help me. See, I will write 6 in here for the orange since that's a doubling spot. And with that, that is it for this first game. I think I'm gonna play one more game after this. So let's see how the total of this one went. So starting with yellow, I was trying to get both of these columns. Unfortunately, I was off by just 1. So I'm only getting 14 points for yellow. Not great. Blue, I did pretty decent on. I got all of them but 1, which is a cool 46 points. Green down here, I made it pretty far, so I'm going to be getting 28 points. Orange is definitely my worst section. I only got 16 points. I mean, I guess that isn't my worst section. I did technically worse in yellow. In purple, I think I did pretty good. I got 29 is at least what I totaled that up to. 29, and then I think I had, double check, 3 foxes, and 14 is the lowest, so what is that, 42 extra is what I add on? And doing some real quick, adding this up, 14 plus 46 plus 28 plus 16 plus 29 plus 42. 175 is what that total gave me, which is not above 200 where I'd like to be, but 175 gives me 1 star and that was pretty good rank. So better than last time. I'm at least on the scoreboard, but I'm gonna wipe this down and do one more game. All right, that last game, that was just a warm-up round. This is the real game, so let's see how this goes. Round 1, I get my reroll bonus, which I will treasure, and let's see how the first roll looks. Lots of low numbers. Do you see, I mean, we got a green 1 right off the bat, so you know what, let's just start with that, because that's one of the that's the track down here that I need to go the farthest on. But ideally, I want to fully complete blue and mostly complete yellow. At least get those 2 center columns is kind of what I'm going for. But, you know, the dice don't always work out like that. I guess I will take the yellow too. Not ideal. I really want to try to complete that top row first in the yellow section, but 2 it was the number I was missing last time. So, you know, I'll take it. And wow, these are some really low rolls. Not very much to work with. I mean, I could take another, I guess I will start in this blue area, start working through that. So I will take that 7 there. And move on to the passive roll for the round. What are my options? I get a 1, a 2, and a 5. I think this green was a 1 because that's what I said it was. Not great. Another 2, which this one I don't even need at this point. Purple 5, which I could use, but that would be a really bad one to start purple. And I already took a green 1. So honestly, not great dice, but I think I'll go with the 5. I mean, it's a high number purple, but then that's going to limit my purple to needing a 6 now to continue, which is not a great spot to be in, but whatever. Round 2, I get my extra dice bonus, and let's go ahead and roll up the dice to see what my options are. Decently high rolls, you know, there's no 1s and 2s, so 3 purple, useless. 3 yellow, actually pretty good. 3 green, also pretty good. I will take the yellow though, because that's one of the ones that I need for my top row. And then everything else stays, so not a bad first roll. I still have my re-roll, so I need to keep that in mind. Not looking too great for the second roll. I think I might go, let's see, it's another 7, so I can't really take that. The 2 green, I think I will take because that works for that. And then the 2 1s are removed since I took a 2. Final roll, hopefully some higher numbers. Okay, that's decently high. A 9 for blue. It's not what I need right now. A 4 isn't super useful. And a couple. I guess I kind of want to start working on the orange. So I'm going to put a 4 there. Because I don't want to dilly-dally on that area too much. Do I want to take an extra dice? Because that's there. So what could I take extra? I could take another 4, use that in like green. There's no like great dice. So now I kind of wait till there's a 6 and then I can use that in like purple. But let's see what I get. So a bunch of 3s to use. That's a 7, so I can't really use the blue. Purple I can't use. The yellow, I could use a 3. Yeah, not the best, but I do need it at some point. So that's it for round 2. Round 3, I get another reroll die, or reroll bonus, I guess, which I'll probably start using here soon. But let's see what I get for round 3. Okay, a 1 green, kind of useless. A 2 bonus, not great. 2 purple, also not great. I think I'm gonna use a reroll. This seems like a reroll kind of situation. I don't like that roll. So we're picking it back up and we're gonna reroll it. Okay, that's not really that much better. If anything, it's kind of worse, but we'll roll with it. I think I'll take the 1 and use it. I mean, there's only one spot I could use it technically in orange, but I will use it in the yellow section. And that way I have all my dice to use. I want to start getting more green. I need to start working on the purple more, but with rolls like this, what am I supposed to do? Not much I can do. I can't go anywhere with green. Purple is screwed. Yellow I don't need. I guess I'll put the 2 in the orange. That's not something I really want to do, but I do need to also start progressing the orange anyway. So the blue would have been decent, but then I wouldn't have had another roll this round, so that's why I didn't take it. What are these rolls? They're so low all the time. My dice are rigged. I'll take the 2 to mark off the 3 in the blue section. There's no extra dice I want to take, so then I will just do the passive roll. Hopefully I get something okay. Wow, lots of 1s again. I'm getting sick of these 1s. Why are these rolling so low? I guess I'll use the 1 in the blue to get a 5 in the blue section, so that's pretty good. And we're done with that. I get the bonus, which I think I will put an X in blue to get me a purple 6 that I can put down here to kind of unclog the purple section that I messed up, whatever that was, like a couple rounds ago now. So I can actually start progressing more on that track. New round, new me, let's go. Lots more ones, this is awful. That is a 2 though, so I will take a 2 for the blue section because that's pretty hard to get. I thought I was gonna have to use one of my X bonuses there, but nope. So re-rolling all these now, seeing what I get. Hopefully some higher numbers. Nope, we're still getting 1s and 2s. I mean, there's a 6 in there, but I could take it, but then, you know. Maybe this isn't the most ideal time to do this, but I'm gonna re-roll. I don't love that roll. Could be better, so let's see if it can be. That is not much better. I do like, I mean, okay, I do have a couple 4s to choose from now. The purple 4, not great, probably not gonna use it, but the other 4s are decent. The orange 4, not the best. That would be a 5, which I already have. I'll use that. I'll use this as a green. I can slowly start working away at that. I get rid of the 1s and re-roll these. So I'm hoping for a low purple now at this point, or a high orange. I will also, I guess, take and write that in there, and that gets me another re-roll bonus. I could put another purple there. That wouldn't be great because I have my extra bonus dice. I could do another 4 here. Maybe that would be good. So I'll use my bonus to use my extra wild dice on green. And that'll get me another bonus dice to use at some point. Yeah, I need to start working on purple more. That's what I'm kind of slacking on right now. Blue also needs a lot. Yellow, everything needs a lot. This game is stressful. Okay, so now I need to do the passive roll. Hopefully I get something decent to use, but probably not. I get a 2, a 3, and a 4. The 3, the 2 I can't really use. The 3 I can't use. And the 4 I guess I could use. So I guess I will. I'll do a 4 there in the purple area, and that gives me a reroll bonus. And now I'm debating, do I want to grab one of these extra dice? Because I could. Okay, so I think I will use a bonus. I was debating, so I'm going to put a 5 down here on purple, which is maybe not ideal, but then I get to use an X up here. Either I was thinking about Xing on 4, so I could get a 5 and get a 10 there, which would be good. But I think a better move is to instead get this 10 down here, and then I'm only a 6 away from getting a green check over here. There's another X right there, so I think it'll be okay. So that was it for round 4. On to round 5. No bonus here. Penultimate round. I think I'm doing better than last game. Who knows for sure. That's a decent roll. I needed a 7. I might use a re-roll because I don't like the low purple or the white and blue number. So let's use a re-roll. Come on, something better. Wow, that's a lot lower and not as good. There is a couple of nice things. I mean, the purple I can't use, green I can't use, but the white I can use with the blue to X off that, and that will get me the 5 that I was thinking about getting, so I can write in 10 there. So that's good. I don't have to get rid of any dice, so that's also good. I want to get another +1 bonus. I need higher, better yellows, but right now that is not happening. Okay, that 1 would be a 2, so that's no good. Orange, I could get, I don't need a 4 really in yellow. I guess I still do, but I have a yellow X there, there, and there I should be getting. So I should be able to get like 3 of these. So yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll use the 3 orange here, and then that'll also get me a yellow X up here, which I'll go with this 6, guaranteeing me at least some points for yellow, but hopefully I can get those other 2 before then. I still have another round and some change to do that. That's pretty good. I do like seeing a 6 there. Let me make sure there's nothing else. Green's useless. Yellow, I don't really need. Yeah, that's a good purple to have because it's a 6 and that resets the whole purple train down here. That also gets me a +1 dice to use at some point. Right now is not a great point to do that. I I guess I could use it immediately as a 6 again. And that would get me an X. The X would get me a green. The green would get me that. Would I have another bonus to use though? No. So I think I could do what I'm about to do, but I think even though this is one of my dice I used, I can use it again. So I will. I'm gonna place another 6 here. That gets me an X to mark off somewhere. I'll mark off this 5 up there, which gets me a blue area to check off. I could get the 6. I was thinking about it, but I think the 12 is gonna be a lot harder to get, and I want to try to get a fox, so I will do that instead. Yeah, and then I guess I just need to roll passively. I don't think I've done that yet. Making sure I'm not messing anything up. No, I don't think I did that. That was just my active turn. Hope so. I don't want to mess stuff up. Okay. Blue and 8 I do need. Though if I did the orange, I could get an extra dice, but I could put anything there. So I think I will use the 8 for blue. That does get me an extra +1 for next round, which is pretty dang nice. I'm only a 6 away and a 9 away from finishing the blue. A 6 will get me a yellow and a green X. 9 will get me the fox and the refresh, or the reroll bonus. So we're on to the last round. Feeling better than last game, still not great, but I think we're doing okay. So let's see what I get. Interesting rolls, not the most helpful though. Does the 2 and the 3, no. I kind of want to do a reroll. There's lots of high numbers here, so I could take like a wild 5 and put it somewhere, like the green, for example. I'd only lose 2 dice, but it's not great. And one of them would be the yellow, which I kind of need. I guess I don't need it, but one of them will be a blue, which I kind of do need. As long as I get a 6, I'll be okay. So I'll do it, whatever. I'll use the green 5 down here. And that gets rid of the blue and yellow. And I'll hold on to my reroll because maybe I'll need it for these last few rolls for something like this, maybe. I could take the 3. What would that gets me 3 total, which isn't great. I could take the 6. I mean, the 6 wouldn't be bad, but it wouldn't be good either. I could take the 3, but then that'd get rid of the 1. Can't use a 1 really anywhere. I guess I could use the 1 and the orange just to get me. Yeah, maybe I will do that. Then I'm gonna forfeit this area, like up here pretty much. Yeah, that sucks, but I can at least still get it, right? Because I use a 1 here for green. That lets me X that off. That gets me a blue X, which I could put here, which gets me a green X here. And then I get a yellow X over here, which I will do this 6 in the corner, of course, getting me another +1 bonus. And we're on to, I guess, the last roll as the active player. Okay. The purple one, I guess I will take, because I want to get to the fox. So I at least have 2 foxes. I'd like to have 3, but we'll see what happens. So I did that. Then I could, let's see, hold on. I need to think of how I want to do this. I could do something like I spend one of my bonuses to use this 1 on the orange, and that gets me another wild bonus. And then with that, I could spend orange to push that there, and I get a 10. And then we're gonna just see what my last roll is. Hopefully I could get a 4 to finish off the yellow, but I don't think it's gonna happen. It didn't. And I don't get any rerolls. Oh no. Well, I could get the 9 there. That's something. Lots of options. So I still do have, I don't think I filled in one of my extra, but I should still have an extra bonus left over. So I think what I'll do is I'll use the 3 and the 6 to get the 9 here. That will get me a fox and a reroll bonus, even though the reroll bonus is useless. Do a better job at circling that. I do still have an extra dice, which I could either do a purple or orange, which orange definitely for sure, because that would get me another fox. So I will have, what, 4? Which is good, but I'm going to still have a low yellow score. So yeah, it's good and bad, but I think with that, that is it for the last round, and we can start tallying up the total. Yellow, unfortunately, I still only had 14. Definitely going to be my weakest link by far. Blue, I completely completed, so I get 56 points. Not bad. Green, I did pretty good, 28. And then orange, let's see. All right, orange, I got 41 for the total, so not bad. And then purple, I got 33 for the total. And as far as the foxes, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And our lowest was 14. So what does that make that? Like 56? No. Yeah, 56. Okay. So let's see what the final score is. So 14 plus 56 plus 28 plus 41 plus 33 plus 56. We broke 200, 228. Definitely a lot happier with that score. I feel like I've redeemed myself. I think I was like well over 100 of what I got last time. 228 puts me in the impressive category. Still only 2.5 stars out of 5, but I'm getting better at this game slowly. And I think with that, that's gonna do it for this playthrough. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, a like would be greatly appreciated. And until next time, I'll see ya.